got Mr. Zapata. Now, he's the tallest one of our list, Zapata. Do I get his name right? Is it Duvan Zapata?
Duvan.
Yeah, Duvan Zapata. Now, he's from Colombia. He is 1 meter 89 tall. And for a lot of British people, that's 6'2". So that's a good height. He's playing for Atalanta at the moment. He's been around. He's been playing football for about 12 years, starting at America de Cali. Moving around. He's been at Napoli. His record is pretty decent, especially at Atalanta. I mean, he's played a long time in Italy, as I said, at Napoli. He's been on loan at Udinese, Sampdoria, and then he got transferred to Sampdoria but didn't play a game in the league. And then he went to Atlanta on loan. And in those two years on loan, he scored 29 league goals in 46 games. This season, I think he's got 12 league goals in 19 games. I think you said earlier he's had a bit of an injury problem, but those are really good numbers. The only issue that people might have is he's 29 years old already, and that's probably outside City's desired age range for a new striker. But if you look at the other qualities, how can the other qualities make up for the fact that he's already 29 years old?
Yeah, so I would say out of these strikers that we're discussing, say right now, Duvan Zapata is the one I would fear most if my team is facing, because he's that real killer striker. He has physique, he can run, he just scores with such power, and he also, one of his biggest strengths is his positioning, because he's always at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get the concern that he's quite old, and as you say, he's been around, but he's one of those late bloomers, you know. But yeah, I think that he would do a great job at any club.
The thing is, I look at his stats at Atalanta. In the league, he scored 41 goals in 65 games. Now, you know, in anybody's book, that's pretty good going. I'm just going to look at his total record if you include European games as well. His record is going to look really, really good at Atalanta. He's played 65 league games, as I said. He's played 11 in European games, so he's played 76 altogether, and he scored 44. So it's about 2 goals every 3 games. And I think that, I mean, Atalanta are an exciting side. They do like to play the ball around, and they do like to attack. They do leave themselves open a little bit as well. But they are a very exciting side. And to lead the line there and to score that many goals, for them is you know, the thing is, I look at it and say, well, people might say, well, he's 29, he's too old. But his last two and a half seasons have been really, really good, really productive. And so have somebody called Lewandowski. He's 31 and he's got over 50 goals for Bayern Munich this season. And it's the same, you know, I'm sure we'll talk very shortly about Koulibaly as a new defender for City. But it doesn't matter your age. If you're going to have, for argument's sake, if City got Zapata and he had 3 extremely productive seasons where he was scoring 3 goals every 4 games, I think people would take that. You know,
Yeah, and the thing is, there to what you're saying, there's also 2 other factors you have to think of, and that's one, he will get much better assistance in Manchester City, much more chances created to score from, and 2, man, I forgot what 2 was. Yeah, but you know.
He's got that experience. He's got that experience, and the main thing is, can he hit the ground running, and how will he cope? Because if Aguero's fit, he'll start most games. So how will Zapata cope? Maybe not being the first choice, but being, because of his height as well. You know, that's one thing that really annoys City fans is when we're struggling, we put a lot of high crosses in, and you know, who do we have in the box? We might have Sterling, Aguero, David Silva. and Gabriel Jesus, he's a little bit taller, but half his headed goals come off his shoulder. So
Yeah.
And Zapata at 1 meter 89, 6'2", he's going to provide hopefully an aerial threat as well. So it might be a different option that you play Aguero for 70 minutes, it's still 0-0, or you're losing 1-0, bring Zapata on, and then put the high crosses in.
Exactly. Yeah, you get another dimension to your striker group.
You get that plan B, what we had with Edin Dzeko.